Okay, welcome back. Today in physical science, we're going to do the Buggie and Bubble labs. So you're going to be working with your color groups, your table color groups, and with your individual partners inside of those groups. So we're going to be using a lot of equipment today. You will need a piece of paper and something to write with. To gather all the data, but that's all you're going to need. So let's get started with the instructions. Okay, so these are the constant velocity labs, and you're actually going to do two labs today. First, your objective is to gather real-time data from a buggy car and a bubble tube. And this is in the instructions of 1.1b, but you're going to make a data table. That's going to be the data you actually gather today. Then you're going to graph that data. It's going to be digitally in Google Sheets. Then you're going to write a problem. Be creative. Since it's a bubble, talk about a balloon going up or somebody escaping from the flea circus or something. With the buggy car, talk about Barbie or, Toy Story or something. Be creative, okay? Then you're going to solve your problem, and I will show you what I mean by write a problem, solve a problem, okay? And then you're going to write a conclusion, and I'll show you during class what those are going to look like. So, the buggy car activity. You're going to be doing the buggy car activity. These are constant speed buggy cars, and they look like this. And once you turn them on, the on switch is on the side somewhere, generally, they go. Don't worry about having a start line. They just go. Once you set them down, they will go. They may not always follow a straight path, but that's okay. What you have to do with the buggy cars is we're going to release 4 buggy cars, okay? 1 per color group. And each person, then I'm going to turn on a metronome. And the metronome is going to just make clicks every second, okay? As a group, you're going to get a strip of blue painter's tape, and you have to put a piece of tape on the floor next to the front wheel every time you hear the click. So each person is only going to do 1 or 2 clicks, but you have to work together to make this thing happen. Because if you mess it up, you have to start all over. Once your tape is on the floor and I have said, yep, that's good, then you will split your group into 2 other groups, Group A and Group B. Now, Group A is going to go and do the bubble tube activity, right? Because you split your color groups into 2 groups. The bubble tubes, these are really unique, okay? They're very expensive and fragile, so please treat them appropriately. Here are some do's and don'ts. Do be gentle with the tubes. Do not use it as a sword, a cane, or any other type of weapon. Do not put pressure on the ends. Do not try to bend or break it. And do not try to open it. Like I said, they're expensive and they've lasted me and my classes a long time. I don't want you to be the ones to break them. So your instructions for this, you're going to pick 1 tube. I don't care what color. You need to write down what color you're doing. And you need 1 bubble tube, a dry erase marker, a dry erase eraser. Those are the colored cloths that I have in the back of the room. And then at least 2 people. You might have 3, and that's okay. And what you do is after you gather your supplies, the metronome is still going to be going. So you listen to the metronome click, and you turn the bubble tube over and hold it vertically very carefully. And every time you hear a click, you mark the tube with the dry erase marker at the top of the bubble. and I'll demonstrate this in class. You need to make a minimum of 10 marks. Now, some bubbles move fast and some bubbles move slow. So just get a minimum of 10 marks on there. Then you're going to gather your data off the tube. You're going to need that meter stick. Put 0 of the meter stick on the first mark and read where each mark is on the meter stick in centimeters. Record that data. Be ready to have it on the Google Sheet. Okay. Now, while Group A is doing the bubble tubes, Group B is going to be getting the data from the Buggie lab, where just like we did the long pieces of butcher paper, you're going to lay a long tape measure next to the tape. You've got to keep the tape measure straight even if the Buggie turned. And then you read where the Buggie was each second. So you're going to do one Buggie car and one bubble tube. Then we'll switch groups A and B. You'll have 15 to 20 minutes after the tape is down to collect all your data. After the activities, when you have all of your data, 15-20 minutes, we're all going to sit back down. You're going to do 1.1b part A because that is a digital thing. And then 1.1b parts B, C, and D, those are physical, and you're going to write your answers on paper. That assignment will probably be finished as homework. All right, have fun. Thanks for watching.